Okay. Hey, Matt Rooney here. I've lived in KW my whole life and can honestly attest to what a great place this region is to live. Enjoy as I take you through the best of Waterloo Region. Waterloo Region is broken down into smaller cities and areas like Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, Wilmot Township, North Dumfries, and Woolwich and Wellesley Township, and each of those places have their own little communities within. I'm going to showcase what each small community with our larger communities have to offer, from small, unique businesses to scenic parks and trails, local landmarks, and of course, the real estate. Take a look as I'll be touring a new neighborhood every week to highlight everything that makes our region so great. I'll take you through the city cores to the suburbs and all the way out to the surrounding rural areas. It's not all infrastructure and brick and mortar around here. Our region is home to some beautiful scenery that you'd be hard-pressed to find in cities elsewhere. For starters, there's Waterloo Park. I'm coming to you live from the park right now. Waterloo Park sits on 45 hectares of prime parkland and is located right in the heart of Waterloo. There's a petting zoo known as Ebby Farmstead, which is great for the kids. It's got the grist mill, which is a notorious spot for weddings. There's a skate park, splash pads, tons of sport diamonds and fields, and if none of that tickles you fancy, there are quite a few nature trails to explore. If beautiful scenery is your thing, then you can't miss the Grand River. This 280-kilometer river runs through Waterloo, Kitchener, and Cambridge and continues to head south until it opens into Lake Erie. It's southern Ontario's longest river and home to several species of fish and wildlife. There are a few great restaurants in our region that allow diners to take in the view of the Grand while enjoying some pretty spectacular food, but I'll make sure to take you through each of those as we hit those neighborhoods. Make your way from Waterloo to Kitchener and you'll discover another stunning inner-city park, Victoria Park. Nestled right in Kitchener's downtown core, this park has a ton of amenities from a fully licensed banquet hall to horseshoe pits, basketball courts, and as you can see, it even has a restaurant, the Boathouse, overlooking the huge lake at the center of the park. Victoria Park is also home to some awesome annual events, and the one I personally can't miss every year is our Rib and Craft Beer Fest. Local breweries line up tents all over the park square with samples of their latest concoctions and bestsellers, and food trucks line the park with famous ribs from all around North America. Ribfest isn't our only annual attraction. The region hosts quite a few food festivals. Buskers comes to Waterloo Square every summer for some real family entertainment. And then there's Oktoberfest. Waterloo Region is host to the world's largest Oktoberfest outside of Munich. This 9-day festival kicks off every year on the Friday of Canada's Thanksgiving weekend and is estimated to attract over 700,000 visitors. It is as true to the original Bavarian festival as you can get, due in large part to Kitchener's German history. Our German ancestry is no doubt the reason for Oktoberfest's success. Kitchener was a large German settlement in the early to mid 1800s and was originally incorporated under the name Berlin, first as a village, then as a town, then as a city. It wasn't until the First World War that we were renamed Kitchener after the death of Field Marshal Lord Kitchener. The region is also home to plenty of historical sites, a few museums, and heritage buildings like the Joseph Schneider House. Just a short walk from Victoria Park, this house was home to the original non-Aboriginal settlers, Joseph and Barbara Schneider. It's Kitchener's oldest dwelling and was opened as a living history museum in 1981. A large part of Waterloo Region's continuous growth is due to the fact that it is home to two of Canada's biggest and best universities, Wilfrid Laurier, an excellent school for business and economic majors, and Waterloo University, notorious for its math, science, and engineering programs. And then, of course, there's Conestoga College, one of Canada's fastest growing colleges with campuses located throughout the Tri-Cities. All of these post-secondary schools keep students migrating here from across the globe. One of the reasons our schools are doing so well and growing so fast is that they are placed right in the heart of what has been dubbed the new Silicon Valley. With large tech companies like Google and Shopify and a ton of startups, Waterloo Region is becoming a hotbed for computer, software, and tech-oriented graduates. If you're in one of these fields, you have to look into Communitech, a great place for graduating students and a leader in helping our tech sector grow. Since 1997, this small business has grown exponentially, and now this innovation hub supports more than 1,400 companies, from startups to scale-ups to large corporate players. Waterloo Region has grown so much lately that we now have an airport on the outskirts of Kitchener offering national and international flights. It operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and brings a certain level of excitement and inspiration to the region. And most recently, construction was completed on our new light rail transit system, which is now due to open for users on June 21st, 2019. Construction experienced a few delays, but this LRT has been long awaited, and property values along its route from Conestoga Mall to Fairway Station have been growing since its announced construction a few years ago. No matter what you're looking for in a place to call home, Waterloo Region likely has it. This was just an overview of a few of the things you can find in any of our growing communities, but check out my upcoming videos where I'll highlight what each specific neighborhood has to showcase. I'll dive into the hidden gems you can find around town, what the schools are like, and what you can expect to find in each smaller housing market. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like the very best of Waterloo Region. Peace out.